I just can't come to terms with how dumb some people are in esports. Hi, I'm Ben Pfefferman, and welcome to Esports Unfiltered, where every week we break down some of the news, stories, and scandals in the esports industry. Today, we're gonna talk about pretty much just that. We're gonna talk about stupidity, actually. That's right, and I think it's important to really just break them down as, you know, and just to really understand how much garbage and nonsense and craziness, which I love, don't get me wrong, goes on in the esports industry. Scump, who's one of the most prolific Call of Duty players, plays for Optic Chicago. He was doing a sponsored stream, company is gonna pay him to stream, for a game called Raids Shadow Legends. This is during the off season, and he actually got fined for it by the Call of Duty League. So what's crazy, firstly, just so you know, Raids Shadow Legends, basically, if there's an ad in this YouTube video, it's probably from Raids Shadow Legends. Like, these ads are everywhere. I don't know if it's a good game. Is it a good game? So he streams this game, he gets paid to stream in the summer, and now finally he admits that he actually got fined by the league. And this was all part of Scump really blowing up about how the Call of Duty League just takes too much of your personal time and space. Anything you do on your own personal channel is still subject to the rules of the Call of Duty League. He really blew that up, and especially that all this is happening with a game called
Raids Shadow Legends
is what really tipped the scale for him. That's one of the dumbest things. I can't believe the Call of Duty League would be so strict with their players and enforce the secrecy, and it's only bound to happen that someone's gonna blow it up. And if you know anything about politics, it's never the crime, it's always the cover-up. Okay, let's move to number 2. This is also so stupid, so ridiculous. Actually, he is the biggest streamer in the world. He is xQc. He got caught stream sniping in a Fall Guys game, and it was during a Twitch rival series. So this is like a double no-no. Stream sniping is essentially when you will watch your opponent's stream to gain some sort of competitive advantage. We kind of know that this happens in Fortnite and other games like that, these shooting games, but we really don't expect to see it in a less competitive game like Fall Guys, and especially one that's being showcased to so many people through Twitch. Look, if this was just a regular game and there was no prize money, okay, maybe it's not such a big deal, but he actually had the potential to cost people prize money. I think that's where the community got really upset. He may be fined, and, you know, as Shroud put it on his stream, like saying basically, all my respect for someone like this, and he had a lot of respect for him with his millions of followers, it's basically all gone for doing something like so stupid, so disrespectful to other streamers and participants in here. And I guess if you're gonna take xQc's point of view, it's like, come on guys, it's a joke. Like, it's practice. You know, Allen Iverson's famous, it's practice. Like, come on, what are we talking about here? You're gonna ban me because of a Fall Guys stream snipe? That's practice. That's not a big thing, it's not a big deal. But lo and behold, it is, and he may actually get a fine for something like this. Number 3, fake retirements. I am so sick of recording artists who do their last tour, the farewell tour. Like, every single Kiss tour is a farewell tour. Every like Rolling Stones, and they're always back the next year, and it's just a marketing ploy to get people up. So dafran is a very famous Overwatch player, and you know, 3, 4, 5 months ago, he had made a big announcement. He's retiring from competitive play. And what's he gonna do? He's gonna be a farmer. Wow, like that's a cool story, you know, from grinding 8 to 10 hours a day playing Overwatch to being on a farm, new life. And lo and behold, he's back, right? It's like another kind of fake retirement. He couldn't resist, so he's back. He's gonna be playing Valorant, and you know what? Now I'm gonna call that a fake retirement. You know, you need to be out for at least a year for it to be a legitimate retirement. That's really stupid, that's dumb. That's why dafran and his fake retirement is making this week's list. Number 4, am I watching The Real Housewives of, you know, fill in the blanks? Because OMG, pro players and streamers just have so much drama. So there is an esports organization called Official Limit. You probably have never heard of them. They only have, I think, like 15,000 Twitter followers. And a video came out with some inappropriate things being done with an underage girl, okay? On stream, inappropriate. There was a lot of backlash, of course, and you know, I'm not gonna show the whole clip here or anything like that. Anyway, the person on the org wasn't actually involved, but it was, he was part of the call and it was on their official stream. So anyway, the org apologized, but in the end, they decided that they were gonna disband, okay? This is the part that gets good, okay? So how do you think an org run by kids is gonna disband? Here it is. So I'm gonna read the tweet. This is how millennials do business, okay? And I'm not here to just shit on millennials, but I'm gonna shit on millennials a little bit. Or Gen Zers, okay? I'm old, I have to take off my glasses to read. No joke. So after the scandal, they get together, they decide they're not gonna do this anymore, they're gonna close down. This is his goodbye tweet. I can't make this shit up. Okay, here we go. I don't want to continue to be in a calm like this. I guess he means community. You all have way too much time on your hands and love to see teams end. It's amusing to you all and it's disgusting. When a team ends, it's the highlight of your year. Yeah, he's kind of right. I'm bringing it up now. Goodbye, selling the limit socials, DM me. That's how he goes. Like, you know, I'm out of here. I want to make sure I get a quick buck on the way out. No, thank you everyone for all your support over all these years and how much the org meant and how much the players mean, how much the fans mean. No, what is this guy's last words disbanding his organization? Selling the limit socials, DM me. So anyway, I did DM him to see how much he was charging for those socials. So I will update you on the situation if I do get a price back from him. This is why we can't let amateur nobody kids run legitimate esports orgs. And they're not legitimate, but they can't even run any esport org. So that makes the list right there. Lastly, this is where I couldn't get any stupider. And I don't even think this is true. I've heard maybe it's not, but I think we can relate to this as being true and probably happens in some cases in sports. Anyway, a Chicago Huntsman fan has alluded that he is gonna sue the organization because he got a tattoo of the Chicago Huntsman logo on his arm, and now the team has done a total name change and rebrand. They screwed him. Right on his arm, huge tattoo. What's he gonna do? So apparently he is consulting lawyers for whatever that means, but the real stupidity is don't tattoo a first-year esports brand on your arm. That's what's stupid. You gotta wait at least 2 years, at least, before you make a move like that. So shame on the guy for getting the Huntsman tattoo. If anything, if you got an optic tattoo, you're laughing now because that will have some staying power. All this happened in a 4-day period. Such craziness in the esports industry, so much stupidity, so much drama. That's why we love it. That's why we're here today. I'm Ben Pfefferman. Before you leave this video, make sure you are liking, subscribing, commenting. Tell us what you like, tell us what you don't like, what you want to see. We want to hear from you. I'm Ben Pfefferman. Thanks for watching and good night, Rio.
I gotta jump in and defend Allen Iverson here. Okay, when he was talking about that practice and like they just took that clip and shit on him, really. But he was talking about his friend actually just passed away recently, and he missed a practice, and they asked him about that, and he was like, "We're talking about practice."
Yeah.
You know, like
We're talking about practice.
Yeah,
we're talking about practice.
I missed one game. We're talking about practice.
We're not talking about the game. We're not talking about the game. We're talking about practice.
He missed one practice. His friend passed away, and the media just shit on him for that. Like,